Bro, once I visited Delhi cantonment area at night 1 a.m. 4 years back and was driving my car. The same white girl asked for a lift. Lift dijiye please in Hindi. I stopped but didn't open the door because I found she didn't have legs. After seeing this, I'm shocked and drove my car very fast. She also came flying behind me at my side, which I could feel. After crossing some distance, she disappeared. Still, I could not forget her voice. I never believed in ghost until I experienced myself. This story is true, bro. So this is a comment by one of the YouTube viewer in one of the channel of in Tamil channel. The channel is Madan Gauri. This guy has more than 7 million followers, and he makes daily 1 or 2 videos. So 4 to 5 days back, he had made one video on Delhi Ghost Road, where he made that in Delhi there is a place called as Delhi Cantonment, and during night between 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock, if somebody goes in that road, there will be a girl who will be standing in a white dress, and she will ask for help or lift. And when you stop your car or bike and then take her in your vehicle, because you will not know that she is a ghost, she will be talking to you, asking some questions, and when she will sense that you are trying to flirt with her, then she will immediately start attacking you, or she will give you so many troubles in life. So this is the thing that they have a belief in Delhi. So that was the video he had put, and of course he had clarified it towards the end of the video. Don't believe in ghost. I don't believe in ghost, but I just want to tell that this is a belief in the Delhi area. So I read this comment, so I thought of making a video in Tamil, because this is Tamil channel. So, and many people had asked today that can you please make in Hindi or English the same video. I cannot speak so much. I can speak Hindi fluently, but I cannot speak Hindi to make a video. Even my English is not so good, but I try my best to speak proper English when I make video at least. So here, the point of view is the ghost. I made, I think, video a couple of years back, maybe 3 years back. I made a video on ghost, and after that, maybe I got some 7-8 thousand more subscribers now. So maybe you would have not seen those videos, but ghost does not exist in the Vedic Dharma. Ghost does not exist in reality. So basically, Yoga Sutra speaks this kind of concept as Vikalpa Vritti. Vikalpa Vritti means a Shabda Jnana Anupati Vastu Shunya Vikalpa. Vastu Shunya, there is no real Vastu, but then Shabda Jnana. There is some people who are talking, like 100 people say there is ghost, there is ghost, there is ghost. So they will, if they speak some stories, then we are getting that Shabda Jnana. Based on the Shabda Jnana, the Vastu is actually not existing, but based on the Shabda Jnana, we assume that the Vastu exists. For example, if you meet a friend and the friend says that I went to such and such place, I saw a human being with horn in the head. Suppose he says, you will naturally believe, but you will not understand the basics that Almighty God says in the Vedas, that humans cannot have horns, seeing. Or somebody says that I went to this place, in this place people are having the bow and arrow made from the rabbit horn. So you will believe this is Vastu Shunya, because rabbit does not have horns, so you cannot naturally make a bow and arrow with horns of rabbit. So this is Vastu Shunya, but Shabda Jnana. When people speak something which does not exist, then Shabda Jnana ho raha hai. So this is called as Vikalpa Vritti. So this story also is a Vikalpa Vritti, some girl standing on the road. I will explain to you from the Vedic knowledge also. So some girl standing on the road, she is asking for lift. She is supposed to be or assumed to be a ghost. If you try to flirt with her, she will attack you, she will kill you, or she will reach to places wherever you go. This guy was telling in the video. So God says in the Vedas, see, we are living in this world. The world is created by the power of Almighty God from Prakriti. After creating the world, universe, Almighty God does not just leave the world as it is. God creates the human beings, and after creating the human beings also, God gives the knowledge that why He created the world, how He created the world, what you are supposed to do in the world, what you are not supposed to do in the world, and all the knowledge about this universe has been given by God in the Vedas, by God Himself. So the most highest authority, praman, proof what we have is Vedas. If Vedas speaks about ghost, yes, we must believe. But what Almighty God says in Yajurveda 39th chapter, you are Jivatma. All along in Yajurveda, in all the 4 Vedas, God says, Swayam Bhuvasi, you are Jivatma, you do not have parents. You are unborn, you are eternal, you are Nitya, you will not be dead. But you are taking birth and death in the human body or any other bodies based on your karmas. So after having taken birth as a human, one day you will definitely die. So this birth and death cannot be controlled unless the Jivatma attains moksha. Until moksha, you will go into the cycle of birth and death. So in 39th chapter, God says, after somebody dies, what happens? God says, death is a process where the Jivatma goes out of the human body, and the Jivatma does not go out of the human body by its own power. The Sutratma Vayu, there is something called a Sutratma Vayu. There are various types of prana existing in the universe. One of the prana is Sutratma. Sutratma Vayu we can understand scientifically to be an electric power, electricity, force of electricity, something like that. So this Sutratma Vayu takes away the Jivatma from the human body, and this is common for everyone. If somebody dies by accident or by suicide or by army attack, military attack, natural death, unnatural death, animal attack, somebody dies, murder happens, in any case if somebody dies, the Sutratma Vayu will take away the Jivatma from the body. And then God says in 39th chapter that the Jivatma will be in the Shushupti Avastha, Shushupta Avastha. Shushupta means we can say deep sleep state. When you are sleeping deeply after working full day, 12 hours, 14 hours in business or in office, or even not working, you sleep in the night. It's a deep sleep where after getting up you feel that, oh, I had a very good sleep, I'm very relaxed, I'm peaceful. This is the Sushupti stage, the third stage. In that stage, you do not know that you are sleeping. Like when you are sleeping, you will not know that I'm a man, I'm a woman, I'm a prime minister, I'm a president, I'm XYZ, I have so much cash in the hand, I have to give money to so many people, I am handicapped, I don't have a one limb, anything you will not remember, you are in deep sleep, right? So that deep sleep is called as Sushupti. You will not remember when you sleep, but after waking up the next day morning, everything you will again remember. That vritti, that mental activity which gives to you the knowledge the next day morning is called as Nidra vritti. So when Patanjali Muni describes about the situation of the mind, he describes about various chitta vritti. One of the vritti is Nidra vritti. The other vritti is the Vikalpa vritti, which I explained to you, Vastu Shunya. So ghost does not exist because God says the Jivatma is in the sleep coma stage. Like in coma, in the sleep, after 12 hours of the sleep, you wake up and you will remember everything. But in coma stage, the Jivatma is completely cut off from the mind. The mind cannot communicate to Jivatma. The Jivatma still is inside the body, but mind is unable to communicate with Jivatma because of the vritti is not received by Jivatma, or the mind is not functioning, or there is a problem in the brain which is not transforming the information to mind, or whatever it is. It's a physical, it could be physical issue or mental issue, whatever it is. In coma stage, this is Sushupti Avastha. You do not know anything while sleeping. So Jivatma for 12 days, it will be under the control of Sutratma Vayu, and for 12 days the Sutratma Vayu, it will take the Jivatma to various places in the Antariksha, in the space. Somebody asked me that why 12 days? This is what is mentioned by God in the Vedas. Why 12 days? We cannot ask God. God's rules are unchangeable. But after 12 days, what happens? God says, 13th day, Ugrascha Bhimascha. He says, based on your karma, you will take birth in Ugra Yoni, or in Bhima Yoni, or in Shanta Yoni, or in Manushya Yoni, or in plant, or in trees, based on your own karmas. After 12 days. For this 12 days it is in coma stage, after 12 days it is taking birth in the next birth. So in this 12 days it cannot become a ghost, because Jivatma is under the control of Sutratma Vayu. Jivatma cannot do any work without the human body or any other body, and the Jivatma is in Antariksha. So it cannot become ghost on this planet or anywhere in this across the universe. It cannot become a ghost. This we must understand. And also God says in the Vedas that after 12 days, the 13th day, it will enter into another mother's womb through the father. If it is a human father mother, it will be human birth, or it could be animal birth, or lion or tiger or whatever it is, or it has to be plant, it will be the reproduction will happen accordingly after 12 days. So the Jivatma will take another birth. So if that Jivatma is in another body, how come this Jivatma can become ghost after 13 days? Because the story says that she was going for a marriage, for her own marriage. She had loved one person, so much in love with that person, and then their parents finally agree for the marriage. They go through the Delhi cantonment as a Bharat to reach to the guy's house, and then they meet with accident and everybody dies. And the guy, after some months he will get another marriage. He will get into another he will marry another girl. And this girl, the story goes like this girl is bhatakti hui jiva atma hai. So she feels that, "Oh, I have died for in your love, but you have married somebody else." So that's why she checks the men coming through that route, and she checks that if the men is if that those guys are flirting with her, she will attack them. So this is the story. So this is called as Vikalpa Vritti. So because the soul cannot enter any other human body, for my body this is my body, I am not the body, this is my body and I am the Jivatma. After my death, my body will not function. The Jivatma will be under the control of Sutratma Vayu, and the Sutratma Vayu will take the Jivatma to the next mother's womb through the process of sexual whatever it is, next mother's womb after 12 days on the 13th day. So this cycle cannot be broken. This is maintained by the power of Almighty God. So there is nothing called as ghost. This we must understand. If we are clear with this Vedic concept, this is Vedic Sanatan Dharma, eternal. Sanatan means eternal. Sanatan Dharma does not mean God will send book from time to time. He will send messengers from time to time. He will do additions, alterations on his knowledge. The knowledge of the Vedas is complete in itself. Each and every mantra, each and every word has deep meaning, and this is revealed by God to the Samadhist yogi. If somebody attains Samadhi, the knowledge of the Vedas will be revealed by God inside Samadhi. So this we must understand. The ghost cannot exist as per the Vedas. So whatever this guy has written, there are only two possibilities. Number one, it is 100% false. Number two, it could be his own imagination. Maybe, I don't know, this is a Tamil channel. He has written that he visited Delhi cantonment 4 years back, and he was driving in car during that period at 1 o'clock. So a Tamil guy going to Delhi driving a car, maybe imagine, okay, even though whatever he has told that I was driving is true, then also a girl was dressed up, and then when I stopped the car and saw her, she did not have legs. If somebody do not have legs, they cannot stand on the road, because God's rules cannot be changed. So this is his Vikalpa Vritti, or he is trying to imagine something out of, he would have read this story, he is trying to imagine something. I do not know. And he says that that woman was chasing his car behind, when he did not stop and go, he went away, she was chasing. So first of all he says there is no legs, and then she was flying, etc. So all these things are cooked up stories, because God says there is no ghost. God clearly says that Jivatma needs the human body, and when the human body, after 13 days, the Jivatma has to come as a child. It cannot be born as a grown-up person. Even Sri Krishna, many people, most of you will believe that Sri Krishna is Almighty God, but he was not. He was a great yogi, but even Sri Krishna took birth as a child only. Nobody can take birth as a 25-year-old girl. So this is Vikalpa Vritti. Whatever this guy has written is imagined. He got fear due to ghost, and he imagined something. He thought that somebody is chasing, etc. Could be. Another cases is all total false. If I am telling lies, I tell you that I have so much of yoga power, I can do this, I can do that. If you come to me, I got Shakti of Hanumanji. If you come to me, I will solve your problems. If I say, I do it for my advertisement. So somebody for advertisement, for making this area that there could be some people, I have seen in some movies, that this house should not be sold to anyone. So they say that there are ghosts inside this house. So nobody will buy the house. The house value is 1 crore, but this guy will buy in 25 lakhs because there's a ghost house. So there could be some monetary benefit by telling that there is a ghost in this place, but ghost cannot exist, does not exist in this world, because this world is owned by Almighty God. We must understand that. So always understand Vikalpa Vritti, Vastu Shunyah. When there is no Vastu that is possible, that is described in the Pramanas, that is described in the Vedic literature, that Vastu cannot exist. It can exist only by Shabdanyan. Somebody speaks Like, also I will say one more example, please don't mistake me. Vastu Shunya, somebody says that Allah is Almighty God. This is also Vikalpa, because there is no other Almighty God other than God of the Vedas. Somebody says Sri Krishna is Almighty God. At least Sri Krishna was a human being. Okay, he was born. He did tapasya. There was mention about Sri Krishna in the Mahabharata. So we know that Sri Krishna existed. But in other case, somebody says he is Almighty God. Somebody says he is the Tirthankara. He is the like, in one of the Jain scriptures, Adinath or some Nath, some first second Tirthankara. He was 1 kilometer tall. He's so big guy, 700 feet, 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, written in a Jain book. This is called Vikalpa Vritti, Vikalpa Jnana. Vikalpa Vritti also can give us good jnana. Vikalpa also can give us proper knowledge. Klishta, I will explain to you later on. But most of the time, Vikalpa means a Shabda, Vastu Shunya hai, just a Shabda Jnana. No human can become 100 meter high, 1 kilometer high, etc., etc. I don't know exact measurement, but it's mentioned in the Jain scriptures that people used to be so tall, they will be so high, so big, etc. These are all Vastu Shunya hai. My Acharya always has written that don't go outside during night time. Why? It's not due to fear of ghost, because there is no ghost. My Acharya says you might end up in an animal attack. Even God says the same in the Vedas, that don't go outside the night time, because night time is made for rest. Take rest in the night time. If it's extreme emergency, go outside, no problem. If it's emergency, like, I was telling in my Tamil video, when my daughter was small child, 2 years, 3 years, she used to have this, coughing. When she starts coughing, 1 hour, 1.5 hours, she continuously coughs. So I have to take her to emergency to give treatment to stop the cough. Otherwise, it's like her inner parts will be thrown out. She coughs like that. So when I go in the midnight, it happens mostly at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the night. When I go in the midnight, I used to go in the two-wheeler because I didn't have a car. So many dogs in the road, they chase my two-wheeler. So God says that don't go outside unless it's emergency. Similarly, my Acharya had written pregnant women should not visit lonely places or a haunted house. Then somebody asked, you said that ghost cannot exist, then why you have written haunted house? Haunted house does not mean ghost house. Haunted house means a house which is locked for 1 year, 2 year, 5 years. There will be 100% snake inside it, or there could be even fox inside it. There could be some animals which will attack that pregnant lady. So that is why I have written haunted, because haunted does not mean ghost. So ghost cannot exist as per Vedas. Ghost do not exist. So don't have the fear of ghost. Many people have this fear that in the night time, even some people have the fear to go to washroom. If the washroom is in the other room, they are sleeping in the bedroom, washroom is attached to hall. They have some fear because they fear that there could be ghost. Please take assurance from me, there is no ghost. This is Vikalpa Vritti. You Vastu Shunya hai, but you have the Jnana because of the Shabda. Various people have told ghost, ghost, ghost. 100% there is no ghost. I hope this video helped you. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.